Hi guys, James here from Knife Depot. Today we're having a quick look at one of the new Coodaman knives that we've just gotten in. This is a folding survival knife, so very compact form, but a very thick bladed survival knife. And we'll get straight into the unboxing of this knife and what you actually get with it. So this is the packaging that the Coodaman 328M comes in, just a pretty basic cardboard box. Inside the packaging you get a little booklet with a little bit of information in here, and the knife itself comes in this really nice leather sheet. Now this particular knife, a couple of things that made this sort of stand out to me when I first got it out of the box was what the knife actually is. You can get nice small folding knives that you will put in your pocket and carry around. This isn't a small folding knife just to put in your pocket. This is a survival knife for outdoor use. They've just made it into a folder and made it extremely compact. So when it is on your belt, it will actually be quite compact. Now, just to give you an idea of the blade thickness on this knife, on the spine here, you've got about 4mm thickness here. So it is quite a big, thick blade on here. Now this would be ideal if you were doing things like hunting or survival or outdoor camping and all that sort of stuff. So also included in the box you get the leather holster, which is a really nice little addition. Comes with the red stitching all along. It is riveted so it's not going to come apart. Just a really high quality holster to go with the knife. The belt loop on the back, when you're hanging this on your belt, it will have to hang vertically. So it has just one belt loop on it. It doesn't go both ways, but that's not a big issue. Just to show you the knife itself, just slides in nice and easily, and that's it. That's pretty much the size of the knife. Also, one other feature with the back of the knife, as you can see here as I'm taking it out of the pouch, you also get this lanyard cord. Now you can put any lanyard on here you like. You can make it longer for attaching to things, but it does have a nice round sort of loophole here. It's probably 5-6 mil in diameter, so you could, if you were using this all day long and you wanted to hang it around your neck or you wanted to attach it to something else, you can actually go through that loophole. So a couple of things that make this knife really stand out is just how solid it is. Normally when you get knives that are this weighty and solid, they will be fixed blade knives. So when you have them on your belt, you're going to need a much larger pouch, and it does take up space. This has been designed, I think, for people that are, carrying a lot of stuff. You might be hiking, backpacking, that sort of thing, and you don't necessarily want to carry a big knife on your leg or on your hip or whatever. This will just sit in the little leather pouch, and it's no bigger than a multi-tool, yet it is going to be good outdoors if you're sort of splitting bits of timber or doing all that sort of cutting and rough work outdoors. So just to go through a few of the specs of this knife, so we'll just go into the size of it just to give you an idea of how heavy it is and also the dimensions. So the overall length of the knife when opened up is 235mm. The blade length on it is about 110mm, and you've got a blade width, so from here to here you're looking at about 30mm. And as mentioned just a little bit earlier, the blade thickness is 4mm, so it's a nice heavy duty thick blade. Now the steel that they've used on this, it's probably not a very recognizable steel. It's what they call a Bowler N695, which is, it's a stainless steel, but it's got a lot of chromium in there as well. So once you get it sharp, it will hold a good edge. So ideal if you're outdoors and you're doing a lot of cutting of timber and stuff like that, you're not going to have to be resharpening it a lot. They've also, with the grind on the blade here, they've also done a hollow grind. So that's actually nice if you're doing things like whittling or shaving or anything like that. You will get a nice sharp edge on that knife. So the knife itself, the 328M, it is a nice heavy knife. So the knife itself is coming in at about 250 grams. So a lot heavier than your standard folding knives that you would keep in your pocket. It does have a liner lock on it. So when you open and close the blade, when the blade is opened, it will stay in place with this liner lock. So once you open it, that little liner lock in there will stop it from closing. It is quite firm. It has a little stub screw on the side of the blade for opening the blade. It's not designed to be a quick opening knife like you will see with a lot of the smaller knives. It does help you to open it one-handed, and once it's opened, it's just designed to stay in place and use as a working knife. So just to go through the fit and finish of the knife, on here on the scales you have a really nice black micarta. They've also put a red inlay in here just for design. It looks quite nice with the black micarta. And all the handle just inside that micarta, you can see the spine of the knife, and just here, and all the other parts are stainless as well. So overall fit and finish of the knife, it looks really nice. One thing I do like, and I have to probably keep saying this, is the one thing I really like about this is you have, to all intents and purposes, what would be a functional fixed blade knife. I know this is a little bit contradictory, but it's like if having a fixed blade knife but able to pack away in your pack in that small form factor. So great, from a design aspect, this is sort of a great little thing to have, something that small. So my final thoughts on this knife: it's a really useful knife for somebody, as mentioned earlier, that is hiking, camping. They don't want to carry anything that's too large in size around. It is a full-size hunting knife, full-size survival knife, but can fold up. One little thing, when I started playing with this originally, the one thing I did find straight out of the box was that the blade, it doesn't flick out really quickly, but I don't think it's designed to. I think it is, if you're going by the purpose of what it was built for, it is designed as a survival knife that just folds in two. So that's our review of the Kudemann 328M. We've really enjoyed actually playing around with this week. We've just recently got it in. If you like our videos and you like our content, please like and subscribe down below. It does help our channel a lot. Now, we do release content quite regularly. Every week we will have a new video out, and if you're interested in getting alerts for that, please hit the bell down below, and we'll see you in the next video.